I've written down a lot.
All right.
So when you started with your commentary, did you have nerves as though कि पहली बार gloves पहन के जब wicket keeping करने गए थे?
Yeah. My first stints were with Kapil Paji and Sunny sir. So you can imagine. you know? So I said, Mihir, MSD का उसको भी बुला ले, सब साथ में जा रहे हैं. तो याद है कि नहीं, वो तो दूध पी के सो गया होगा. It's like 8:30 है, यहाँ वो जल्दी सो जाता. Hi, I'm Deep Das Gupta. Watch me along with Sam.
Chatpati stories, phenomenal information and awesome conversation जो करेंगी आपको help. The Sam K Show.
When was the first time you saw or met MS Dhoni and what was he like at that time? Because आप दोनों East से हो. And did you play East Zone together?
MSD, we were playing the other trophy, which is the Interzone one-day tournament, right? And we went to, I think we had a game at Paradeep or something. So we were practicing. So I would do my drills and all that. And generally what happens, if there are two keepers, you always ask the other guy to help you out with the drills and all. So I said, MSD, yaar, thoda help kar de and, do the drills and all that with me. So he said, yeah, chalo karte hain. So he gave me my catches and stuff like that. I said, okay. So it happens that, you do it, then you give it to the other guy. So I said, acha chal, ab karte hain, tu kar le. And he said, no, I'm fine. And at that point, I was like, listen, I mean, you're not going to do any drills. Well, no, mera ho jayega. Then he took a few catches and that's that. Then he was bowling in the nets, he was batting. And then when the game happened, we won that game. I think he scored some 30 ball, 60 or 50, whatever he did. And that was the first time. Then from there we went to, I think, Amritsar for Dulip Trophy, which is the day's game. And we were all going out for dinner. So we were leaving at 8 or something. And there's another friend of ours rather, called Mihir Divakar. He's also from, at that point it was Bihar. It wasn't Jharkhand. Bihar used to play. So I said, Mihir, MSD का उसको भी बुला ले, सब साथ में जा रहे हैं. तो याद है कि नहीं, वो तो दूध पी के सो गया होगा. It's like 8:30 है, यहाँ वो जल्दी सो जाता है. I was like, wow. So that was the first time I came to know about him and it was absolutely brilliant. And we played a game, Bengal Bihar, that year only, Ranji Trophy game. God, he hit one of our bowlers for consecutive 4 boundaries and the 5th ball was a beaver. I was like, oh. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Was a different kind of a person even back then. I mean, his approach was totally different. He was very unorthodox back then as well.
But talent दिखता था कि
oh yeah. Talent दिखता था. And listen, उसका ऐसा था कि he's got that X factor, which is very difficult to define. One of the things I honestly think is he's one of the smartest people that I've come across. Leave aside the cricket aspect, just
what was your first experience when you saw Sachin in the Indian dressing room? Was it the first time that you met with him over there, or had you already played Ranji with him?
The greatest part is all these guys, all of them, make you feel so comfortable. Then you realize the human being behind the name.
Any pranksters that were in the Indian team? Any pranks that were played during your period India team mein?
Quite a few actually. I mean, see, the best part of that dressing room is it was very light. It was amazingly light dressing room. Everyone was taking everyone's case, was on their case, and irrespective of who you are, you could be Saurav Ganguly, the captain, and Bhaji would be taking his case, or UV or Zach, Ajit, or Viru. I mean, there was no senior, junior, grade, newcomer. There were no barriers. It was free for all. And the seniors encouraged that. Bhaji was hilarious. UV was hilarious. Zach would give his one-liners. Ajit could give his one-liners. I mean, Ajit is, you don't mess with him. If you mess with him, he's going to give it back to you. So, gotta be careful with him. Sachin, I mean, Sach Bhai has a great sense of humor. Javagal Srinath, he was good, so yeah, there were quite a few, and VVS was brilliant, and VVS was very big on this, making sure everyone's smiling, even if it's 30 for 3, people are smiling and laughing and keeping it light. Again, VVS is another Wow, what a guy! I mean, listen, I'm blessed and honored to have been part of that dressing room, man. There's some amazing cricketers, yes, but human
So
beings.
you and Biru debuted together, with very few people know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What was Biru like when you debuted with him?
We like poles apart, like two ends of a spectrum. So we were batting together. Okay, when he got his 100, and so it was like, I'll give you an incident. So I ducked. My bat was up there, right, periscope, and it hit the bat. I don't remember who the bowler was. Hit the bat, went for a fourth through fine leg, and so we met. And I said, "Geez, यार bat नीचे रखना था," and all that. He's like, "सोच क्यों रहा है? 4 रन मिल गए ना, खुश रह." So that's the difference in our mindset. So he is like, watch the ball, hit the ball. I would be like very analytical and would analyze and think about it. And he's like, यार इतना क्या सोच रहा है? So he would like play at 4. He would get beaten 4 deliveries. 5th, he would hit it right in the middle of the bat, would get a boundary. Someone like Sean, he would be, scratching his head. Callis would be scratching his hand. He's like, क्या हो गया? Out तो नहीं हुआ ना? So yeah, different breed altogether is.
अब वो मतलब पाँव नहीं चल रहे हैं, doesn't matter, हाथ तो चल रहे हैं ना.
वही
I
वो बॉल
तो
पे नहीं रन बन रहे हैं.
doesn't matter, दूर
Yeah.
नहीं.
एग्जैक्टली तो वो कि बॉल के पीछे बैक फुट पे नहीं आते तो ठीक है, रन आ रहे हैं ना, ठीक है, जब रन आ रहे हैं ठीक है, चलने दो. आई मीन अनबिलीवेबल.
You had the privilege of captaining Saurav Ganguly
Yeah.
in the Ranji at the Ranji level. How did that feel?
Was brilliant. I still have that piece of paper in the first game that I was captain and sort of in that side. Was against Maharashtra. We're playing at Pune. I still have the team list with me and with everyone's signature on it. Even now, when I have certain crisis or something, the first thing that comes to me, okay, how would sort of handle this? Because I've seen him from very, very close quarters, and those couple of years that I was captain and he was part of the team, it wasn't an easy time for him. He was trying to make a comeback, and with all the Great Chapel thing and everything happening around, but the way he handled it was phenomenal.